took on a life of his own, where we have been invited to the Southern District of the United Nations on Human Rights. We have been invited to the Institute of the Black World 21st Century. We're part of that. We're also part of dealing with Bob Law, a legendary radio host on WBAI. A lot of people have taken Black Westchester as a media conglomerate that tells the story of African Americans as far as the economics and culture and political atmosphere in Westchester County and the 5 boroughs. We have been happy to, make friends like Dr. Lenore Fulani, and other people that has been drawn to Black Westchester because of our honesty and how we try to tell our story. A lot of times our story is not told. Even with right now, when you have the issues with police and the community and people killing the police, our story is still not told. I mean, there's a story that needs to be told. It needs to be told about the Black officers and what they go through. I get emails from all over the country on issues on how Black officers are treated throughout different police departments. And it's not enough time for us to tell all the stories, but we try to tell as many stories that we can, because our stories are not told in main media. Our stories are not told on News 12. Our stories are not told in Low Hub. So we have to capitalize as much as we can and tell our stories, because our stories need to be told. That we live on, if there's 2 worlds out here, as we can tell on what's going on with the presidential election, and what you see in the Republican Party, and some of the things you see in the Democratic Party, that it's 2 worlds out there. And we're trying to tell our world, and we're trying to tell our reality and what we face on a daily basis. And I thank AJ, for taking his time and his energy to be up 24/7. You really can't find a friend that stay up 24/7 with you. We're up all the time. I don't sleep, but it's usually you don't find a friend that don't sleep. Somebody has to sleep. But, that's how you know we're friends. We're up all the time. We're up all the time. And that's a beautiful thing. But, I really thank God for AJ for doing the work that he has done as editor-in-chief with Black Westchester and putting this all into it. How do you tell the difference between a moment and a movement? A movement takes sacrifice. And AJ has sacrificed a lot of his time to make Black Westchester a premier website. Not just in Westchester County, but throughout the world. And I thank God for this brother here. And it's nothing that I won't do for him. So, let's give AJ a round of applause. So as we close and we cut the cake, this is our 2nd year anniversary, and we wanted to do something, and we wanted to have it here, at Mangoville and support our brother Freddie, and to let also people see that he's not what some people say he is. He's better than what some people say he is. And we're not going to allow nobody, no matter what color they are, no matter what shade they are, take down another Black business. We can't have that. Black lives matter, Black businesses matter, in order for Black lives to matter. So, I just want to thank everybody. My wife is in Turk and Caicos. She's having a good time. And she will be here, but she's not. So let's continue the party and let's cut this cake. The cake was donated by Cupcake Cutie. Thanks to Cupcake Cutie. You always gotta get a shout out to the wife's business. But the cake was donated by Cupcake Cutie, and we're going to keep going. And we thank you for your support. And God bless everybody that came out here, because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have Black Westchester. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
know, thank you all for coming. Thank y'all for riding with us. Check us out on social media. And if anybody who has a business, don't forget to advertise. That's it. There you go.